How's everyone doing tonight? It is Friday. It's super cold, and we survived all the storms.
There wasn't as much as it was supposed to be, though. I was kind of sad.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a little bit more, uh,
Aggressive.
but it wasn't. We did get a little bit of rain though, so I'll try to get the live to pop up.
I know, mine's not popping up.
Hopefully,
We got 3 people on.
so it
Me
must
and
be
you.
live. It's showing going live now. So, um, hey Ed, how are you? This phone ain't working.
I ain't either.
Yeah. Good evening. Well, let's see. I didn't think about it. Hopefully it's coming through
Good.
clear because we did have a bunch of storms today. I'll go this way, this route.
Hello, Kathy, Terry, Bethany, Lala, Henny. Oh, here we go.
But
Dabney, Michelle, Lynn, Sheila, CJ,
it
Pastor
has
Boy, Tracy,
it has
Mary,
been
Cheryl.
one of those days. It's another mud day, but we did get a bunch done. We got some good news, maybe. I don't know. Here in a little bit, we're going to tell everyone. We're going to let the cat out of the bag.
In a little bit. Keep you in suspense.
What?
It's because my phone's better.
No, this is, yeah.
Good evening. Been a while since we've been on, but
Let
we'll
me
catch
grab
up shortly
Leighton's.
though. Alright. Like top villains. We're doing all right. Well, I say all well. That don't even make sense. But the kids, we just laid them down just because Leighton has, well, I mean, it's 8 o'clock, so that's bedtime.
Where's his phone?
It should be beside the bed. Somewhere. I remember taking it in, putting it up, but I don't remember where. But Leighton has wrestling first thing in the morning. Last year they did novice first, which was Kayson, and then they at 1:30 they switched over and did Leighton's like open. And this year they switched it up and it's open is first, so we have to be there by 9 o'clock.
Tell him about the wrestling.
Yep.
We're excited. Leighton's excited. This is the first year back. We didn't really do much wrestling last year.
No, we did a few with Kayson and Leighton, but Kayson can technically go back, but no. He's not completely, his arm's not completely straight yet.
It's getting there. He's a little. He's still a little scared to actually use his arm, which I don't blame him. I mean, I would be too. Um,
Are you a new uncle? Sawyer's a big brother. No, Sawyer's 2. He'll be 3 in February. So
they're talking about Brooke and the baby the other night when she had to go to the hospital.
Oh, no, well,
Hey Cindy, how are
she
you?
just didn't have the baby. She was just having some normal pregnancy cramps.
Jennifer, Ada, Pam, Pat, PG. Thank y'all so much for hopping on here. Like I say, it gets kind of boring out here at times, so we figured we'd go live. The kids already laid down. Can't really work much out like we have been at night just because it's super muddy. That's the mud boots again. But I fixed all the ruts the other day, and now we got some more back. So
the animals are doing great. We got both of their shelters over there. Which did you video that part?
No.
Okay, well we got both of their shelters over there, so they were ready for this.
Hello, Endo.
Freeze is what I'm calling it because it's freezing.
Yeah, so we ended up, I didn't really get to record much today other than working on a chicken coop. It started raining, pouring down and it got super, super cold. It's about 45 degrees here now, and I just could not record. I was trying to get everything done, so we moved the kangaroo pen, and Max has got his pen back now. The kangaroos moved over here by the actual ponies and goats, so I'm super excited. We're making progress.
Pam Weber said my grandson is wrestling too. He has to be at school sometime at 6 in the morning. Ugh. I'm glad we don't have to be there that early. Their wrestling, it starts at 9:30 to 11, or 9:30 to 1:30, and then novice goes from 1:30 to whenever they finish. Usually it's not 1:30 though. It's usually closer to 2:30, 3 sometimes.
Well, we're not in novice this year, are we?
Kayson's not wrestling, so we'll be out of there. And we have that thing tomorrow too.
What?
The games and stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Don't let me forget. But that kind of helps because that's not till 4 and we should be done by then. Maybe put down pea rock near the camper to keep mud away from there. Just a suggestion.
That's what we're trying to decide, and William is going to let me. He told me I could use the dump trailer, so we can go out there and get rock. But it's going to take quite a bit of rock just to get here, so we're trying to determine which direction we want to go with that. So,
Pam, did I miss where the peacock went? I haven't seen it. We got rid of him a while back.
Before we actually moved out here.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel, I mean, everybody else's peacock runs free, and at the time we didn't know we was going to be moving out here as soon as we was.
We didn't like him caged up by himself. If we had a female, then he may have stayed and we could have let him loose, but we just didn't feel right just keeping them locked up and not really doing much with them.
Now I wished I'd have kept him because we're here now.
Yeah. Hello, Miss Andell. Boring. Did you really say you were bored?
Yeah, tonight it's bored. I mean, we worked until about 7 o'clock tonight, but just really can't do much out there just because it's all wet and muddy. I mean, I ain't complaining about the rain. I really enjoyed the rain. We needed it. It's nice to see the grass start coming up. Even with, you know, the animals are in another pen now. I don't know that tomorrow you'll see what we've actually added to separate the animals. I do believe that video comes out tomorrow.
Now, forgot what I was about to say. Oh, he's bored because we are, even without just the sports, we are fast paced. Like, we want to do something almost every second of the day. Yeah, we rest every so often or when we go to bed, but we're just, that's how we work.
We're always on the go of doing something.
Yeah.
And like I say, we just recently started filming some of the stuff we do at nighttime just because everybody was, you know, was like, they want to see everything. So that's what we started doing. We enjoy, I don't mind shooting all the video. It's just kind of hard at night, but we've got a lot of stuff done over the last 4 or 5 days. I've got 3 videos stockpiled, so we may release a video back to back this week before I go back to work. I don't know. We'll just have to play it by ear.
Lennon said, did you see Daniel's review of the mulcher? Would make a great ground cover for you.
Yes, that's for sure.
Did you get your water meter?
No, we are still waiting. We had to, we was hoping to get a portable septic tank, but they're all out in the field. So I think we're just going to have to get a porta potty. I didn't want to because it's $175 a month. But at this rate, I mean, that's the only choice we got. I'm not going to spend the $3,000 to put a a septic system in when you know, with this temporary. So,
and what I told him earlier was we may see about doing the porta potty and waiting for. You need to put that charger on there.
No.
Doing the porta potty and waiting for the portable septic tank to come open, and when it's back in the office or whatever, they can let us know and we can just switch out or something like that.
Yeah, that's the main deal, is trying to get everything. I wished I'd have been prepared for that, but I wasn't. It you know, by showing that video, everybody thought we was going to try to make it a septic tank. Was going to put lateral lines and everything, but as soon as we put it in the ground, it collapsed.
So we was done.
We was done, but we was hoping it would work. It didn't. But DEQ said just to get a picture of the porta potty out here, and then we will be good to go, and they'll come out and put the meter up. So I've been working. I've been typing some stuff. I've been.
Well, let's get some comments done first.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm trying to butt in, but I'm trying not to butt in to be rude. MC in PC said, has the bad weather passed y'all? Huge tornado around New Boston, Texas. Yeah, it has passed through us. I think y'all just got a little bit. We just got rain today.
Yeah, we just got the rain.
I was about 45 minutes that way, and we was in a tornado watch up there. So I was like, maybe I just want to stick around and see if it turns into a warning, but I didn't. I just like the weather.
Yes, that is. They said they would come and clean the porta potty once a week, but honestly, I mean, we wouldn't need it that much. But I don't know. It's just hard to. I don't know. We haven't decided what we're going to do yet.
How did the driveway go? The driveway's awesome. It's packed in, and it did great. Build you a mud rack for the boots to sit on.
That is our. Actually, we got the materials outside. I was going to start on that today, but it started raining. I've got a couple different projects going right now, so I'm trying to finish the chicken coop, which I love the chicken coop. And once we finish this, we're going to move on down the line. I'm going to have probably about 6 of them, and that will end up giving me about 12 chicken pens separate, and I can get different type of birds and stuff. And I can start back incubating the eggs.
No. Susan laid down a walkway and front stoop made of pallets. That's part of the materials that we do have.
Yeah, we got the pallets and stuff outside. We got some plywood. We got some 4x4 posts. So we're getting there.
Yeah, it did get really cold fast. Like, I wasn't expecting the cold. I knew the storms was coming, but I didn't know the winter was coming.
Yeah, that's Carly and Dixie. They're both barking. They bark at anything, but now that we got them pin over there with the animals, we're trying to figure out where Dixie's getting out at. It's not so bad, but if they're not in a coop, they run all over this property and they bark all night long, and they bring up the weirdest stuff from I don't know where, but it's all over the property.
Including a bunch of different kind of bones.
Yeah. What about life as a deputy sheriff? Yes, so once we get back to, I get that comment all the time. Hopefully, we can get back, but right now, like I said last week, we're at war with the fentanyl. We're battling it bad here, and that's just, I mean, we're hitting some areas that I can't really go live because take a chance of giving up a confidential informant, because when you start dealing with fentanyl, you're dealing with some heavy players. So I just can't take a chance on that right now. So hopefully we'll get that cleared up and we'll get to go back and doing some live patrols.
Ada Cox said, about how far are you from what you would consider town? 10 miles.
Yeah, 10 miles.
The weather forecast for tonight doesn't seem like we're getting anything else.
No.
There's a bunch around us that there's tornado threats and stuff, but not here. Irene says, happy Friday in our camper on our property while we remodeled our new home.
Well, it's not bad. I love sleeping in the camper. It's just in the evening time when we go to start dinner and stuff. Like today, it was raining, so we was all in the camper together, and there's just not that much room. So as long as it ain't raining or the weather ain't bad, we're good. So.
He making fun of you.
Raining, yeah. Hey, Butch, how are you? Sherman? Yeah, it's cold.
Oh, you can hear that. Would you all be getting any pigs? Eventually, yes. We are going to want some pigs, just mainly for the pork.
We do have 2 pigs.
Yeah, we do have 2 pigs, just not here on the property. But we'll have to make sure the whole property is completely fenced off because they can get out of anything.
We've learned that pigs will get out of anything. So, and these guys are real little. So hopefully we will get them down here as soon as we can.
Do y'all have plans to evade severe weather in case of tornadoes? Because I've seen warnings. Yeah, probably Murray and Williams.
Yeah, probably we'll down at Williams.
Down They're less than a mile away.
Hey, Lori, how are you? So we have been talking about something. I'm gonna go ahead and let the cat out of the bag here.
Hi, Wicked Steve.
Me and Steph have been talking about something the last a month or so, or maybe a little bit longer. Y'all know that since we moved out to the country, Steph does a lot more stuff out here, and she's been getting more familiar with the camera, and there's a lot of things that she does that she records that she just builds in her memory boxes with the animals and the kids and just extra stuff that when I'm gone, or just stuff that she keeps in her phone. So we do post some of that stuff on the membership, but not all of it. A lot of it just goes just extra footage. So we have decided, and she's decided, she's going to go ahead and start her own channel. It's going to be anything and everything about our life. Anywhere from cooking. There's a video coming out here in a few days of her cooking, preparing dinner.
Are we putting that on mine?
No, we could. Yeah, we could. We may release that on her video, her channel. So hopefully, y'all think that's a good idea. And here in just a second, we will post the channel's name. Let's see what y'all's thoughts on that.
Hello, too bad we don't have a shirt to give away. Oh yeah, they can guess.
Guess the channel name.
Guess.
Yeah, Ed can't guess. Yeah. So that was.
Just for the fun of it, can y'all guess the channel's name? Here comes all the comments. I'm gonna have to scroll down.
That would be great, they said. Yeah, Stephanie's kind of coming out of her shell out
and
here.
I told them that y'all would go and support me over there because that's why you're on this channel anyways, is for me.
Now, if you go to passing my channel up, now I'm going to have to kick you out.
I don't think so.
Yeah. But, no, I just think it's cool because there's sometimes that...
The farm bunch, I like that though.
There's... Hey, and that's the deal. We may have to go back and change. We can go back and change the name at any time. But we just kind of put something together. Ed kind of helped us with the name. Mm-hmm. But there's times that, we may want to go live a couple times a week. And, we just don't do that on the family channel because a lot of people don't like all the notifications. And there's the diehard fans that would watch us every single night if we went live. And so that's kind of the reason why we're doing it.
Margie, I will not stress out because he's still going to be the one editing.
Yeah, and that's the deal.
Now I can do the ones kind of like I do the editing on the members pages. So, I mean, I can really do some of it, but with me having the kids and everything to do with them, yeah, that's why he does the editing.
And it's going to be more short videos. It ain't going to be a full 20-minute every time.
And it's not going to be every 48 hours either.
Well, I post every 48 hours, but it may be a couple videos a week. You know, it's just something that she can have fun with, and she loves interacting with y'all. So, did you see any cool names up there yet?
Hey, that's a good one too. Stephanie knows best. They had some like name or channel names that had like Stephanie in it. I didn't like my name being in the title, I guess. Even though I know Eddy is.
All right.
Yeah, like Daniel does DJ's videos.
All right, I guess we are going to go ahead and post it.
Mama on the farm.
Mama on the farm. Maybe we should have hopped. Well, I mean, still, we can change it at any time.
Bringing up the Eddies.
Bringing up the Eddies. Raising the Eddies. Because believe it or not, without her, it would be hard to get a lot of stuff done around here. She keeps it all together. And this will help for the people that says that Steph never helps out or anything, because she's always recording on our channel.
I'll still be recording, but I'm going to be more like, well, everybody else, because we are lucky enough that I video us, but like everybody else that we see and stuff, I know mine's at 15%. We should have brought more chargers out here.
I'm going to have to grab one because I got the channel name and all that pulled up here. Here.
Oh.
Let me go get another one.
Yeah, whatever I was saying. But Brooke at Coghill just started doing the same type of channel. She was nervous about it, but she was talking about her tractor. Yeah, I seen one of her videos, which Brandon's the one that more watches. I will skim through some videos, but I don't have time to actually sit through a whole video. I'm always doing something. Today I had to take back our internet box from the other house, and I'm always on the go. But I love that. Is your home going to be built close by the camper location? I would say it's probably I'm gonna say 400 to 500 feet. It's like we're on the bottom of the hill. It's on the top of the hill back this way. Plant ryegrass fast. That's another thing we're doing, is we're getting a lot of grass out there now that we're starting to get some rain. A lot of these names are really good. No, I don't want no deputy's wife thing, because it kind of narrows me down to just talking about being an officer's wife. Carly's Corner. She must have read the comment. Yeah, he's gonna get the charger and he will post this name. Trying to scroll through.
Man, we're never prepared as much as we do lives.
Well, usually my phone has a lot of charge.
Oh, let me see that.
There's a bunch of names on here. That's what I'm scrolling through to make sure. I can't wait to start. Ooh! You scared me watching your channel, woman. Josh said, make everyone wait for your channel name until you reach 400 likes. Got 3 more likes. Or no, 3 more people. I don't know how many likes. Oh, it's only at 200.
Trying to get everything hooked up here. I think it's charging now. Let's see that.
What did I miss? Anna, we are going to be starting a new channel. We're keeping this one. This one's more the same that it's always been. But then we're going to be adding a channel that I will be doing more of. And we'll see how that goes. Somebody got picked the name.
Somebody's already went and searched. All right. Let me get it pulled back up here.
I was like, I didn't even think about that. I'm learning to live out of the city.
I'm gonna.
All right, Mama B. Have a great night.
All right. Here is the new channel name. We just posted it. I don't know how they went and found it, really, because like
they might not have.
I had a hard time looking for it.
They might have guessed it. I want to know, and you have to be honest. Granny Cook Looney, you are winner number 1. Did you go search it or did you guess it?
Sherman also found it too. So I went and subscribed to it before.
Y'all cheaters.
But anyways, I think it's going to. I think it will do really good with them. They like recording stuff, and
I won't be the one recording in this freezing cold weather, though.
no, it ain't going to be a a diehard Monday post, Tuesday. It's just something she can have fun with.
Oh, 5 subs.
5 subs. Look at her. She's already counting.
Well, no, someone said that.
Oh.
I'm reading comments.
See us.
I guess on all those tornadoes went through the outskirts of town where DJ and Daniel live. Yeah, it wasn't anywhere close to us.
Yeah, it passed us. We did get a little bit of rain. It rained. I don't know. We might have got a half of inch, but 80. Wow, look at Miss.
The channel is
we pinned it at the top.
Pinned at the top of the screen.
Live on the farm or
live on the Eddy farm.
So live on the
99.
Eddy farm. Wow. But anyways, I don't know if the video uploaded yet. We just posted a little quick something, kind of explaining everything what we're going to be doing, and we will. I'll probably post the video with.
Everybody's posting
with her cooking the other day. I'll probably go get that and re-upload.
We both cooked.
Yeah, but
we cooked outside. I'll tell you that.
6,000 subs in the money. Yeah, this one is just just for her to have fun. She likes. Ever since she got in the comments, talking in the lives, y'all go back and look at her video about 1.5 years ago. She didn't talk very much, but now she's fighting for time to talk.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Have you ever worked with search and rescue? A video of your kids showing how to person's impact? No, I haven't.
Were you the one DJ was talking about on our video today? Probably not.
I didn't get to see her video today.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, guys. It's freezing. We're in Oklahoma.
Yeah, we're in Oklahoma. Which y'all see in the video, I'm making a chicken coop to separate the silkies and put the long-tailed grays. I forget the name of them. I need to look that up. Marie told me the other day, but I forget. But yeah, we've got, I don't know, everything's moving so fast out here. I just wished they would hurry up and start on the house. But, you know, as long as we got stuff going on here, we really don't think about it. Once we get our water, we'll be good.
Is that what it is? Onagadori?
No. Okay. It's a gray. They're pretty neat. Their tail feathers never molt. So they will get as long as you'll let them. Okay.
No, we don't have a heater in here. I thought we do have some, and I thought about putting them in here, but I figured it'd be too loud, so I didn't.
So we recorded a video earlier today, and I just uploaded it from our phone. So it's probably going to take a little while because we don't have internet out here. So I was hoping it would already upload, but if it will be uploaded.
I'll be coming through Oklahoma around the 20th of November, driving from New Hampshire to California and back to New Hampshire.
Good Lord, that's a lot of driving. Might be able to, yeah, she starts getting more subs than me, we got some problems.
I'm late,
Good night.
so I had to catch a Brandon and get that porta potty until they get the temporary septic. At least you'll get the water going.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yes. Yeah, we're going to get the temporary porta potty. I called them today. They said it'd be Tuesday, but to call back Monday, and they might be able to run it out here. So, hoping, you know, luckily now we don't have to haul as many loads of water as we usually do, just because it's not so hot. And, you know, we got the pond, which we've moved the water trough over to the ponies and the goats. And then, what else did they move? Oh, the ponies got their storage, or their tunnel. Trying to think what, and as y'all seen in the video, Cutie Pie has an attitude when it comes to eating. And she's not mean at all. I trust her, but we're going to have to do something different. As you will see in the video, is Dash, she was basically getting bullied yesterday. So we ended up getting her a pan and letting her eat to the side. But I'm thinking about making dividers. That way the ponies can come in and they can eat out of their own trough, and they'll be separated. So there isn't no fighting, because all the ponies are, you know, pregnant. Cutie Pie's going to have her first baby, and she's getting really, really big. We may have babies on the ground tomorrow from 3-9. So
yeah, 3-9 is pretty big. Hello, Mr. Eddy. No respects. Did you all get my text I sent you earlier today about the scam message?
Yeah, I haven't got, we record on that phone, but pretty much it's been rained out. I haven't checked my messages, but please, the text messages that you're seeing, do not respond back to that. We're never going to reach out and say you won something. Y'all know, especially in the comments, y'all know when we give our shirts and stuff away, we do it on our lives. And hopefully we'll get back to that here soon. But right now, we just ain't set up with it. And actually, our shirts and stuff are over at Daniel and DJ's. But I'm trying to work on a new website that they use. That way, it's easy for them just to open it and they can ship my shirts. They've offered to ship. They've been super, super awesome. You know, that's very kind of them to do that, because I know they're super busy with their stuff. But, you know, Daniel offered it and we took him up on it.
We have 17.5 acres. Thank you for sharing Brandon and my son rest for the same death that you do. Department. Thank you for all that your work do, because we can never thank you enough. Oh, let's go. Yes,
You're
Daniel is awesome.
More than welcome. Skittles is doing good. Braylee will still go over the fence and, play with Skittles.
She will sit with her.
And Skittles will, if she hops over, she'll run just like they're best friends. I don't know. It's just, we had to separate her and Skittles because, not all the way, but just to let her be a goat. Because there for the longest time, the goats wouldn't accept her in. She would be an outsider. So she's doing really good now.
The temperature here is 43 degrees, Candy. But it's supposed to be in the 70s tomorrow, so everybody's going to be sick again.
Wendy, hopefully, I'm trying to,
What'd she ask?
Are you going to be selling your merch again by Christmas? Hopefully, basically, I'm trying to set up a website on Shopify. That's what Daniel and them use. So I just want to make it easier on them because I know I use Wix with the website I have, but I know everything ain't compatible. So I don't want them to have to go out of their way and have to change a lot of stuff for us. So if y'all know a great website builder out there that is trustworthy, definitely send me a message. I was talking to somebody here a while back.
Think about that in your head.
Yeah.
Marty said, I just thought of a name. Steph, behind the scenes of the Eddy 17 and a half.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for clearing that up. I know y'all are busy with other things. So, again, in respects, never mean to become a pest to y'all.
No, y'all, none of y'all are pests. Like I say, y'all are family, and we wouldn't get to do a lot of this stuff if it wasn't for y'all. I mean, honestly, we've built so many relationships through YouTube, just because we don't talk to you every day, but we do. That's the reason why we asked to at least put a comment of a heart so we can see your icon, so we can start remembering those little icons, because we really do look forward to like the deer one there. I've seen that one before.
So the Wix. Mary, if you look up above, we actually pinned my website, or not website, channel. Family's doing awesome. The kids should be asleep by now. If not, they're sneaking a movie, which is fine. They're at least resting.
We're going to go to wrestling tomorrow, Leighton. No, we're not going deer hunting in the morning. We haven't seen any deer on our cameras in the last 4 days. We was hoping. Go ahead.
We driving to the wrestling tonight. There was this deer about this small.
Really?
Crossing the road, following the pack. It was so cute.
We was hoping that with us pinning the animals up here, they would start coming in. They haven't, but we've had another channel reach out to us and say, hey, do you want to bring your son down here and let him get a deer? So we may be doing that. I don't know if it will be this week. I still got to talk to them and see if we can set something up, but I know they got a lot of stuff going on right now. Oh, wow. There's more than one.
Yeah, there's more than one. It was with the pack. They were running towards this way.
They was running towards our property?
Yeah, but it looked like a bunch of does. It might have been a buck and some does. But that little one was so little. Like, it was born recently.
Man.
He had Leighton's phone, so I had to show him real fast.
Hold that. I'm gonna look see if they've been on the camera.
They wasn't. We looked as soon as we seen them. No.
No. Yeah. So, like I say, we may take up the offer to let Leighton go get a deer this year.
I hope Jimmy Houston's the one that reached out.
It'd be easy to get a deer at his house.
Mm-hmm. Go deeper in the woods. There's the deer outside your fence line. Yeah, but we don't have any farther to go. Our deer feeder is right there
on our fence line.
On the fence line, so, back in the back.
Well, yeah, that's as far as we go back, and we've actually actually reached out to the neighbor behind us and asked him if he cared if I took the kids over to get a hunt, because I didn't see any blinds up there, and he said no. So we can't go no further back.
There's Crandall. He's a cold weather, and the next week should bring them in. Yeah, I think Friday is when it's supposed to hit 50s, but the rest of the days are like 70s or even high 60s. I just looked at that today because I was like, is this weather going to stay like this? Because I'm going to freeze to death.
And I don't understand that maybe we poured out tons of, all kinds of deer scent, track.
We just waited too late.
But still, we usually get doe coming in.
Brand Coghill Farm used Head Family Farm for their new website. They are both in networking. They are always saying if there is another channel needing help with the website, they will help.
That's the name of the company?
They're saying get a hold of
okay.
Jason and they'll help you.
Yeah, we may have to do that. Love watching your videos and love your family. Well, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate. Look at Steph already getting 200 subs.
Who's your favorite YouTuber? What's the YouTube channel you like to watch as a family?
We have so many.
Me?
No.
Yeah,
you ain't got a video yet.
I got one.
I have 8 that I watch on a daily basis, because all 8 of them don't post on the same day, so it works out. Yep, 60 over LA. How many humans go back there? There hasn't been any humans back there since the last 6 days.
It said Zach at an American Homestead does websites also.
Okay.
Don't get the does. No, we like to actually keep the does so that they keep bringing the bucks in. Isn't that?
Yes.
Right.
Okay, Andel, thank you so much.
There's been a lot of very big bucks harvested here in West Virginia this season.
So on the septic, so we can't, we have to leave the camper here because where they're going to build the house, a lot of people don't understand, like when we signed up to get a house with the Indians 10 years ago. Chickasaws. Basically, they don't give you the house. They carry the note for you.
It's kind of like rent to own, kind of.
And then once you finish, it's all yours. But we had to deed them an acre over before they would build. So we couldn't put the trailer up there and them come in. And they're putting in the septic tank and everything, so.
What's your favorite season to work on the farm?
Spring. I like 65. Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah, because fall, it's rainy weather. Winter, it's snowy weather or cold. Summer's good, but when it gets really, really hot, it's not so good, just because you have to wear pants out here, especially with the bodark trees, and you're getting thorns. I had to pull, which it was nighttime, so I didn't get a video it, but our red goat had one of those long thorns in her foot. She was limping around, and I was like, Brandon, we need to check on her. So I went over, and Leighton helped me. He held her horns, and I felt around her on her back foot, and yeah, it was one of those long thorns that was stuck inside. And I'm like, but that's the only time that we've had something like that so far. I've been scared about it.
Yeah, on the deer, you know, well, I go in and dump the feed and come out, but we've never had this issue. Like last year, we come out here every other day to get our trail cameras, and every night there was tons of deer. We even had a hog trap out here at one time, and the
deer were eating all the hog feed.
Yeah, they was getting in the hog trap. I mean, they couldn't even shut the gate. So, I don't know. I think a lot of it is that we live here now. I mean, it's not very far from where our deer plot is, so we'll see.
Yeah,
hey Clay,
the
thank
winter,
you so much.
or not winter, the weather's getting to me because it dropped from 77 to, well, it's 43 degrees right now, and I don't like it. And it's going to be back in the 70s again tomorrow. Well, thank you, Glenn. Congratulations on the new channel, Steph.
Now, she starts getting more than me. We're going to have to do something about that.
Oh, just believe it, because it will happen. Brandon, what do you use to hunt with?
I actually don't have a hunting rifle. Me going hunting is basically taking Leighton. He has a 22-250. Ed got that for him about 2 years ago, and
Look, it's a
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's been able to harvest deer with. No. It was a bow last year. We didn't get a chance this year or last year, but hopefully we do this year.
Over 200. Yeah, the deer here in Los Angeles just hang out at the coffee shops and lay on the beach, but would love to see some deer at my beach house rental. Yeah.
That's the way they are in Sulphur. The park's over there, and I mean, you have to stop. And y'all have seen it on my live patrols when I go through town there. We'll have to stop to let the deer go.
They know that town is a deer-free zone. Like,
I really think so.
Sounds, but yeah, the deer know that they won't get me here.
Good night, Peggy.
So let's go. Skylar, $5. I love you guys, and I love you guys, or my family.
Well, thank you so much, Skylar. We love you all as well. Like I said,
good night, country life.
It's amazing to get to know each and every one of y'all.
430 in here.
Healing art. Got to run, friends. All right, you have a good night. Like I say, I know if you ain't gonna hurt our feelings if you have to go. I mean, I'm not able to stay in lives all the time, but we kind of go longer just because there is a lot of people that don't get the notifications. Like I say, our members, and if you are a member, I have not got the list updated. I do have your emails, but if you're a member and you want to be notified, be sure to send me an email with a phone number so we can add you in the list, and we'll send a text message out before we actually go live.
Good night, Daphne. We have 3 deer that come up and eat behind our produce stand every evening. I have a video coming out soon with them. Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool.
That's what I kind of wanted with, we have this little feeder up here, and I was thinking about using it all year round. Just, it's little, so just add a little bit at a time or whatever. And
from Australia, hello.
You don't have to really, you can just let it go every evening or something to let draw the deer in. But just sit on the back porch and you can see where that feeder is and the deer coming up. I've never said that out loud.
Is it daylight in Australia right now?
When I lived in Ocean Shore, Washington, we have deer everywhere on the beach, in the middle of the street, in the trees, in the garage. There's no place safe. We are going to be hitting as low as 6 degrees next week. I am so glad that's not us. I am sorry for y'all.
Yeah, that's what. Well, we just moved Max tonight too, so that might be one of the issues because Max barks 24/7. We moved him over there where the kangaroo is right now, but tomorrow his pen is going on the other side of the property, so he cannot see me. That dog sees me, he will bark. It doesn't matter if he's been with me for 6 hours. Even when I pull up at the office and I get out of my unit, he will sit in that unit and bark.
Do you think having the 3 dogs on the property now is keeping the deer away? I was thinking that, not really Max because he stays in his pen because he's a canine, but the other 2, they were, like the other night, Brandon and Leighton and Kayson went down there to hunt and Dixie shows up. Well, now they're in a pen with the goats and horses and they can't really get out. Well, Dixie can, but we're gonna figure that out. Figure out how she's getting out.
I don't know. I've walked around it and she's still getting out. We've got to find a way to make sure she doesn't get back out because, I mean, she doesn't run off. She stays with the animals, but still, I want to keep her inside. That way she doesn't go down to the deer spot because hopefully one day the deer get used to us. I know if we'd been out here for 6-7 months, the deers probably would have been used to us by now. But
Joshua, he cuts open a watermelon every night and feeds deer.
Oh, really?
What do I do with my cup? Because I'm about to go make me some more
hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
I think it's still in the house.
Yeah, I think so.
What time's the wrestling tomorrow?
We need to be there at probably close to 9, so we gotta leave around 7:45.
Okay. Yeah, Leighton loves hunting. He does. Like I said, we went the other day, and I wished I had the cameras going, but I was sitting there, and we heard something coming up behind us, and it kept getting closer and closer, and our hearts were pounding. And about that time, a little white dog come out in front of the stand. I was like, what in the world? That pretty much ended, because it was probably 20 minutes till sunset. It was over after that. Yeah, Dixie did go out by the road when we was up there fixing the roadway, but ever since then, she hasn't. We got onto her. She will stay. Her and Carly are really, really close. Hey, Rebecca, how are you? The Panhandle's getting snow? I didn't know that. That's probably what it is then, the dogs. I knew it had to be something. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for watching. We greatly appreciate that. Yeah, the wind's really high tonight. Jackie, not yet. We are going to be putting them up around, as soon as we finish the porch, we're going to put them up around the porch area. Like, we haven't filmed much of that right there, but it's nothing but a big mud pit. I do have the pallets out there now, and it makes it a lot easier. It doesn't get so much mud in the trailer, but there for a while is bad. Yes, any of the home, like I say, all the homesteading families, I love watching them. As long as I can sit down and watch it with my kids and not worry about anything derogatory or anything like that, we'll watch it. My kids have a set list of channels they can watch without our permission. They know what they can watch and what they can't. I'm in Dallas area where we had tornadoes. Oh, wow. I knew Ada got some today, or warning, or tornado watch. Yeah, I wish. I mean, like William, they got a pretty good hunting spot. Him and his brothers hunt their land, and they got some nice deer. They come in daily, but yes. No, I have not. I did not go. I haven't been into town. I don't think so. Yes, I watch your stuff on a daily basis, Andel. So much. I just love the uplifting. It's never going to be anything negative. And I just, it's amazing. Yeah, we have to watch because even some of the cartoons you see the kids watching nowadays, they can be leading in the wrong direction. I missed something. In respect, do you prefer to use don't prefer to use wire over the zip ties? Really, I just use the wire because the zip ties just get way too expensive. When that, yeah, a lot of people said that, which I just, I cut out a lot of that because, I mean, I wanted to use, so when he does heal up and when he does get older, he can go back and look at that. It's just family. A lot of the videos we shoot are for memory of our family or when the kids get older. But yeah, Leighton does a really good job. He's learning more and more each day on recording and learning how. He wants a channel so bad, but like I told him, he's not going to get one until he gets a lot older before we open that can of worms.
You drive me nuts.
You want to buy my Wag Bar?
No.
You don't like this kind. This is pepper.
Nope.
These are different packages. If y'all follow my channel, y'all know I love the Wag Bars. If you ain't ever tried the Wag Bar, you definitely got to give it a shot. And if you did, I know I had a couple emails about this last week. If you have ordered and you do use the product code Eddy Family, it gives you 10% off, and you can use that code over and over, and you'll still get 10% off. Just type in Eddy Family, EDDY, and you'll get a 10% off discount.
As the look on Kayson's face when the doctor said pins were coming out, bless his heart, someday he will see the humor in it. It was The first time
I cut some of that out because he was like, he told that doctor, he said, nope, nope, nope. He started crying. I was like, bless his heart.
When we first went to the doctor, like the ambulance just dropped us off, the nurse came in there with her scissors because she was going to just cut all that gauze and ace bandage and everything that the paramedics put on it, and they were just going to cut them off. And he said, "You going to cut my arm off?" And she was like, she started laughing. She said, "No, no." And then the actual doctor came in there with the scissors because they had to, she rewrapped it, the nurse, and then the doctor came in and cut it off. And then, yeah, he had to say it like 2 or 3 different times. And I don't know what he thought, but I guess he thought they were going to cut his arm off.
Well, with the grinder deal, that's what was scared me. Mm-hmm. You know, it
didn't seem to really scare him.
Yeah, I was shocked, but the doctor was really fast.
Yeah, I think they knew to be fast.
Well, they do that every day, so. 15% protein, 3 grams total carbs, and 90 calories. Net weight is 1.35 ounces.
That's too much for you. You need to put it back up. Can't wait to see more.
Well, that's good. Like I say, is the kids do, or Leighton does watch some gaming vlogs, but you know, it's just very. Even when the kids started going to school, I was shocked because that's where they learned a lot of their swear words. Believe it or not, y'all, our kids aren't perfect angels. They still get in trouble. They're just like any other kid. They have little attitudes and temper tantrums, but for the most part, we do get a lot of comments on our kids in stores. I will say that, and that's
them people like sitting next to us and stuff that they see it. So.
And as a parent, that is a great, great feeling. You talking about feeling good inside was like come up and say, you have some well-respected children. That is awesome to see.
Hello, Ron. We're good.
Love the Walker Farm Fam sweatshirt.
Yeah. It's my only sweatshirt, but I'd wear it even if it wasn't my only sweatshirt. I had to go change that jacket, and then I had to put my muck boots on because they're a little bit warmer than just regular cowboy boots or whatever. My toes are frozen solid. Maybe y'all can go hunting on the property Sunday. Yeah, y'all could, huh? You go back Monday, though?
No, Tuesday.
Tuesday. What's your days off this month?
Sunday, Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw where Fred passed away.
Yeah, they are pretty good kids. I mean, like Addison and Leighton are both. Leighton's starting to grow out of it a little bit more, but when he was 9, I had to just tell him, go outside. Just go outside. We had to separate for a little bit because I think around 8 and a half, close to 9, is when their mouth starts to overload their body. And we're noticing that with Addison now. And she's actually been getting in a lot more trouble. She's the feisty one. She's the one that stomps her feet and runs to the door, which in the camper you can't do that. And then Leighton's more of the mouthy one.
But like Leighton's just about growed out of it. And that's, I was like, asking parents, I'm like, is this a stage? You know, because Leighton's our first child. So we're learning everything as we go. But he's just about out of it. And Addison, sometimes it's just fun to sit back and watch her. She's just got that redhead temper.
It is pretty funny. Sometimes I will laugh, not meaning to, but I would like kind of whatever, I don't know how you call it, crack up. And she'll start laughing, but then that just even makes her more mad. It's bad. Ed said, I got a Sulphur Bulldogs heavy hoodie. Continue, Stephanie, but would you wear it? Probably not now, because Leighton has always wrestled for the Bulldogs, but so we have a whole bunch of Bulldog stuff actually here, but now he's not wrestling for them, so no, I can't. That's kind of like a Bedlam thing. Like, I don't wear OU because of Bedlam.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's so cold.
Yeah, hopefully one day we will get hoodies and stuff like that, but...
I almost made one the other day. Amazon, you can customize them.
Really?
I almost did it. But I didn't have the actual logo. So I need like a print off or something.
Thank you so much, Margie, for posting that. Wag Bar, you gotta give them a try. They're good. I always tell people that, and if you don't like them, just send them to our P.O. box. We'll take care of them for you.
I heard you tell her you filmed her tantrum the other day. I guess that was in a video?
I don't know.
Probably. I remember saying it, but I didn't know it made it to video. Vaguely remember it.
3 million drugs on I-80. They will stop for drugs. Wow.
Deborah said we had to have a talk with my 9-year-old granddaughter about school shootings. There was a threat in that county. Holy cow, scary world. We had to have a good talk with Leighton after what happened at the apartments up from our house when we lived in town, because
he still talks about that.
He was a little traumatized from it.
But me, I mean, that's just the everyday thing for me. So it was just like, that's wild. That's wild.
I was kind of not excited that a shooting took place, but it kind of got my adrenaline going.
I mean, you're just sitting out there on the front porch, pow, 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 pow. You're like, whoa. But we've been
super glad we're out of town.
Yeah, we had been live multiple times where we would have to stop the live and go inside because of a fight or something going on up there. So it's a lot better that we're out here. So now I can actually work the narcotics in that area. I just didn't really work it there just because I live so close. And now it's a little different.
Oh, Deborah said when my daughter went to kindergarten, she came home and asked me what the F word meant. I think it was Leighton. Mm-hmm. He was it kindergarten or first grade?
No, it's kindergarten.
Yeah, it was kindergarten with him too, but he didn't ask her what it meant. He just came home and said just some random sentence, but it had a cuss word. I didn't even remember what that cuss word was.
I don't know, but I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Now we tell the kids that, even Braylee, we tell them all from the time they would start talking that you're going to hear cuss words on TV, you're going to hear it at school, you're going to hear it at a restaurant across the street, you're going to hear it everywhere. That's just not for you. We do not use any kind of words like that. And that's what they believe is fine. That's not what we believe to be fine. So that's just what.
And that's the deal. You know, when they grow up, they'll be their own person, own self. But you know, we want to teach them everything we can. That way, when they do grow up, at least they know. And it's just so crazy that there's parents out there. Parents that don't take care of their children affects your children. It's crazy.
Regina said, I'm watching from the closet. The tornado sirens are going off. You need to just get off here and save your battery.
Yeah, hopefully.
Your battery's going to die.
Hopefully.
But we will say an extra prayer for you, though, and your town. I know there's going to be a bunch of tornadoes out there.
And that's the deal. We was going to do homeschool. We thought about doing homeschool, but the only thing I did not like about that is they miss out on the interaction with other kids and other personalities. And I didn't want them to, but that's just the chance that we took. And all we can do is teach our children, that's wrong. And for the most part, they do really good. They really do. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, if you're just hopping on here, Steph did start her own channel, and it's going. I mean, some things may be basically just extra stuff. I don't know. It's going to be a venture, just to because usually when we film, I have something that I'm going to be doing. I tried to tell a story, how I'm doing things or what we're going to do. But, over there, she may be cooking. I mean, we may be at a ball game. Who knows?
Yeah, mine's going to be my everyday life. Like I video just about every practice just because I'm a sports person. And most of them, well, I say most, some of them get put on the members page, but I'm going to start trying to put them all together and making an actual video of like Addison's practice. I don't even know what the date is.
and still there's
November 4th or whatever.
And there's still going to be y'all know how some trolls can try to take off and make I don't know. So sometimes, we say something and it can be taken out of context, and it's not meant for bad, but we're still going to have the member videos, behind the scenes stuff. So you're not going to miss out. It's just going to be extra stuff.
Yep. If you can put together a homeschooling community, we have in my neighborhood 6 families. They rotate their house to house and get to interact with other kids. Yeah, no. I just don't want to school some kids.
Kathy, yes, that's seems like a lot of people I deal with. It's the F word's every other word, but you just got to move on. I don't judge them for it. I just don't choose to use those words, and if they use them, that's perfectly fine. That's them, and I just go on with
it. Regina, my kids never knew never to cuss in my home, but 3 out of 4 of my kids are now in the Navy, and they talk like it.
And that's the deal. We can only we
can only teach them until they move out.
Not tell them,
you're gonna live by our rules until you're out of the house. So suck it up, buttercup.
Let's see.
I thought it was a fake account for Stephanie. I'll check it out.
Well, we uploaded a video earlier, and it still has not. It still hasn't uploaded. So that's the deal with us. I have to go up Marie's to upload videos, so it probably ain't going to come up until I go.
Good night, Cindy.
Go up there to get internet. But it's just basically talking about what's going to be on the video. And actually, I will probably go up there. There's a video I was going to post tomorrow or the next day, and I'll probably just upload it on her channel.
Nancy, we pinned it to the top of the screen.
Yeah, because I don't have it there anymore. Blacks.
My mother and I were both adults, and she said that for it. I was so shocked. I smacked her in the mouth. I begged for my life after that. You two are an amazing couple with an amazing family, and we just love you.
Blacks Tropical Homestead. What's up? Yes, Andell is so amazing. You talk, yeah. I just love her.
She's a sweetheart. She's got a good soul.
Yes, just the kind words that come out of her mouth. That's just something that you want to wake up and you get the day started.
Cody said, have you tried getting internet? Yeah, your brother. We have to go get a 45-foot pole.
Yeah, we have to have a 45-foot pole.
This is for the internet that everybody tells us we have to have out here just to get good service or whatever.
Yeah. Well, they're the only internet service that I know of.
Yeah. Tammy was telling me today that you can get a portable hotspot. It just plugs into the wall. And
may try that.
No trains.
Oh, you're just not listening too well. That's crazy you said that. Listen.
Listen very quietly.
You can still hear the train.
Thank you, Debbie. Can you hear it? Because I'm shutting the door. Starlink. There's a big, long waiting list. Are you on that one yet?
I was, but I will say that in some areas, there has been people actually get Starlink, and it's not working very well for them. I am on the list, but I don't know when. They said 2023.
Thank you.
So hopefully it'll. I don't know. We wouldn't have to have a pole, but there's several people that's told me, you can take long, but
thank you, Rebecca.
You're going to have the, what do you call them? Tie downs?
The stackable. Yeah.
Tripod deals.
I thought I was going to get away from the train where I used to live, and dang, I hear it just loud. We don't hear it as loud, but I love the train sound because we don't really hear it, but when we do, it's kind of cool. I don't know.
Yeah, like honestly, this is the first time I've really noticed it, other than we was out here hunting last year.
I wouldn't have noticed if Ed didn't say something about
it. I know. I seen train and I was like, holy cow, it's coming by.
Brooke, we have U.S. cellular phones and we don't get very good service out here, so I doubt that.
Well, we say that, but we're sitting here streaming with no problems.
Well, that's in this spot. Inside the camper, I can't even upload a video or nothing in there.
Listen at her upload a video. She's talking like she's a YouTuber. I'm just joking.
If we had a couch, you'd be sleeping on it. My Jeep will do a hotspot using Sirius XM. That's what you have, isn't it, in your Tahoe?
Yeah. I could pull my Tahoe up here.
No, you can't. It's muddy. You get stuck.
No, when it ain't. I paid for that. Let me grab this.
They've seen and heard van lifers got their Starlink before it goes to the home residents. That's any camper. What?
I'm going to show the kids have been collecting these. Kayson was so excited.
Oh, I was like, what?
Kayson was so excited that he got, y'all see in the video, he said, Dad, Mom, we got eggs. We got eggs. So I thought I thought he actually got the eggs and took them out there, but he didn't. He had already gathered them all and took them in here. But these are from the red cinnamons that we have. Cinnamon queens. And these are from the silkies. They're a little bit smaller, but...
Brandon, she is an official YouTuber.
Oh, yeah, I guess you are. They're a little bit smaller, but these here we're not going to hatch because all the silkies are together. And I want to separate them, the blues, the whites, and the grays, all in one.
Ed said... No, it wasn't Ed. I thought it was Ed. No, Margie said doghouse calling. Share the pen with Dodger.
Share the pen. Well, Dodger.
Send him to sleep with Max. There you go.
Oh, Max, I can. I'll shoot video on this tomorrow. But we moved Dodger's pen, and I was like, man, I ain't got time to build a shelter for Dodger tonight. So we just got that hay the other day. So I took the square bales over there and we made him a den. And I bet he will stay warm.
Yeah. With hay.
We put 12 bales together. Straw. And put them 2 high and 3 on top. So he's got him a den he can sleep in.
254. Look, I'm doing better than you, and I don't even have any videos.
Hush.
How do you do laundry? Right now we go up to Marie and Williams, and they have the perfect little setup. They got 2 washers and 2 dryers, and I love that. This is what I say, but then we probably won't. We may. But I want to keep, after we get our washer and dryer inside of here, and then we get our new house, I'm going to just want to buy a whole new washer and dryer, and then we'll have 2 sets, just like they do, which theirs is both inside their house. But I think that's a fantastic idea. Especially, I can even keep clothes caught up with these 4 with 2 washers and 2 dryers. Dodger's got a man cave.
Yeah, he does have that. I wear a 2X.
I wear an extra large right now.
Max is doing really good. Max, we do our trainings. We didn't train today, the day before yesterday, I think. But that dog's something else. I mean, he is an amazing police dog. It's just, I cannot handle the barking. But yes, he gets to be involved in fighting it. I just don't know. I'm hoping it comes to an end soon. I know the guy that we got here a while back, about 2 weeks ago, he is 32 years old, and the feds end up picking his charges up for trafficking, fentanyl, meth, and tons of, those pound.
Can I use that charger? Mine said 10% a very long time ago.
But anyways,
had it this whole time. Oh.
32 years old, and he's going to spend 41 years for the fentanyl and the meth, which I'm just I believe in the punishment, but people do grow up and they do change, and unfortunately, with the feds, you do the whole sentence day for day. But hopefully he can learn. But I mean, here's the deal. We've got him 2 times prior to this for other drugs.
Brandon has tried a bark collar on Max, but it does not work at all. Not at all.
It's terrible.
Steph, what color do you like from pink, red, or blue?
Oh, your son had melon walls. Yeah, they're
probably blue or pink. I've never liked the color red because one, I don't, which that was Brandon's favorite shirt color. He it was red. So if y'all like the red shirt, it's because of him, not me. But red just doesn't go with redheads, or most redheads, me. So I've just never tried to like the color red just because I can't wear it that good.
Lisa, I know who you're talking about. Well, there's a lot of trainers on YouTube with the dogs, but the company where I actually got Max from, I didn't know this before we bought the dog, but he was the type that this company, if you had a dog that come in and bark, it wasn't barking the time you left because they did some harsh training. But I noticed the last day, as we was getting ready to go, that the owner of it, he's deceased now. He passed away like 2 weeks after I left. He said he was glad to get Persero out of here because all he did was bark when somebody walked outside. And I was like, oh, well, he hasn't barked since I've been here. Well, he does.
He wasn't lying. I like that name though, Persero.
Persero, yeah.
It's supposed to have like you roll your R's, but I can't roll my R's. Persero.
And thank you. Thank you so much for prayers.
Oh man.
Yeah, drugs are.
Them rabbits. Maybe think there's mice in the walls or
What's
something.
for breakfast in the morning?
Well, since we have to get up early and do the whole wrestling thing, we will probably get a honey bun because they'll be snacking all day at wrestling. Sound good?
Yeah.
Sound good. The kids love them anyways. We go through a lot of honey buns.
No, you don't. You don't want a police dog that barks. There's no need for them to bark, not unless they're a full patrol dog.
Yes, I love the color teal. It doesn't look great on me, but I don't care because it's so pretty. It's just because I'm a super white girl, and teal just kind of makes me look more white. Since I've been with you guys on the channel, I almost, when you started, I think it was like 3 or 4 months into it. I will send you a pink one.
Yeah, that's the deal on.
Well,
I don't think
Charles.
it wasn't. I don't think it was something they was trying to get over on me, but it was a little bit of my fault, anyways, because I actually went up there like 2 weeks prior before they started the class, so he only had 2 dogs left, and I took the male and the other officer that up in Oklahoma City took the female. So her name was Scrappy. Well, I wished I went with Scrappy.
Brandon just need his Wag Bar in the morning.
Yeah, I still got a box of them Wag Bars.
Dee's asked how's therapy going with Kayson. I noticed in video he was straightening it more, praying for him. He's doing really good. We actually didn't do it today or tonight. We stretched it a little bit this morning, but he's doing really good with it. And since we're letting him just do whatever and he's playing his games and he's throwing the ball and everything like that, it just kind of works it out without me doing it as much, but we still are doing it. He goes back in about, I think 2 weeks to just that final, or hopefully it's the final checkup, and they will let us know if we just keep doing the therapy at home or if we actually need to go to a physical therapist.
Yeah, and here's the deal. One day we will get rid of Max. When I do end up, if we get a new sheriff that comes in, or if I end up leaving, Max does go back with the department.
I had a coon dog one time that barked so much I had to get rid of him. It said, Steve, in respects, Mr. Eddy, is it possible to get some pics from Leighton's wrestling tournament? Hoping to get some pics from y'all to put up in my painting studio.
Yeah, I think we will probably upload some. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's in English.
You did have one that was, what, Dutch?
Yeah.
Or was it German?
It's Dutch.
Yeah. Yeah, Kayson still favors it some, and like he's so excited because we've always, to put a shirt on, we have to put this arm in and then kind of stretch the neck and put it over his head, and then this arm goes in. Well, now because he's wanting to stretch it more, and it does help stretch it like that also, is he wants me to put it over his head and put this arm in first, and then he has to bend this arm to put it through. And that actually, I didn't think about that, but that actually stretches it really good. And he changes probably 2 times a day. So that's a good stretch for him.
Sandy, I couldn't imagine living that close. Thank you for allowing. God bless. Good night. You're more than welcome. Thank you so much for hopping on here.
Why did you guys stop?
We're going to be hopping off here just pretty quick, but like I say, is tonight, you know, just want to go live, and because if it was dry, I would be out there working on the chicken coop, but it needs to warm up a little bit. I'm actually going to go upload the video from on Steph's new channel here in just a few minutes. So most definitely, if y'all want to go over and y'all want to see extra content, definitely go over there and check it out. It'll be a little bit different setup. It won't be, you know, all long videos. It'll just be some extra stuff, and hopefully y'all like it. So we really enjoy. One thing I like about it is, because I would go live more often. I can just hop over there and just go live. This one is you tend to lose subscribers, which if those people end up leaving, they don't really, you know, watch all your videos anyways. But you know, that's just, they see something. I bet they're deer.
Yeah, they're probably chasing them off.
That might be the reason. But anyways, most definitely I'm going to go up there and upload.
It's pinned on the top.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up there and see if I can reshare it real quick.
You shouldn't have to because it's on the top. Get him, boy.
Yeah, the video still hasn't uploaded, so I don't know what the...
It will, though.
It will,
and it's a
short
sure. one, just like an opening intro.
60 yards, that's all. Yeah.
I'm going to get me some more hot chocolate.
But, all right, guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. And, we won't be able to go live on that channel until she gets like 1,000 subscribers. So, most definitely, yeah, a whole bunch of people go over there and subscribe. That way we can do a live. But, anyways, we hope y'all have a wonderful night. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Good night, guys.
Steve, email me what you just said so I can see it.
And
but
we'll post some videos on that as well.
Good night, everyone. Stay warm.
It is cold.